Hi everyone, it's Jeanette Crafty Dork here with a little video on the Paper Possibilities Crazy Crafters Challenge that Deb has put down for Nat and the rest of us in the group, and it's to make something Halloween. Now this first one I've made quite a while ago, and I thought I'd just show you something that you could do. It's a box. And it's using the Graphic 45 Alice in, it's not Alice in Wonderland, it's Alice in, can't remember. Anyway, just get my cup of tea out of the way a little bit. So it's a box and it folds down. You got the sides of the box there. Made this ages ago, and the idea is that it's for my little granddaughter Mara when she gets of age to appreciate it. We're just starting to talk about the story at the moment. So these are just circles that I've put some paper on, and these are digitals I got off the net. Made them into a little, oops, that's come off. I'll have to fix that up. A little jump ring, but it's held on with two little jump rings, and it's a clock and a key there. So that just has a magnet on the back of it, and it just flips on there. There's a lot of magnets in there, hence another reason why it'll be a little while before she gets it. So there's plenty of space. She can use a black pen or something to write on, or she can just stick pictures, as it's more of a journal. And I won't take all the pages out. They've all got matting like that. The idea was to use a white pen to write down there what the photos are that you put on, and that's using the whole of the A4 sheet of cardstock, so there wasn't any waste with that. So they're all colours, as you can see down the spine. They're different colours to go with the themes. A few little journaling cards in the little pocket here, and that's just cut out behind the, so that long since I've done it I've probably forgotten what I've got in here. And that's another little card, and that's on a magnet as well, so that just finds its spot. This is little flip outs. And then this one is a little booklet of the Tweedledum and Tweedledee. And it just goes in there. And here I don't know if you can see this little part here, that's acetate. Because I had the delicate border along there, a bit hard to get up, especially when I've got a cup of tea right on the way. There you can see it a little bit better. Because I liked the delicate border, but I needed to protect it, so I did the same down here, and that way it can be flipped out. And there's another little magnet. And there's another one there. So they can be taken out, and whatever she decides. It'll be a while. I think I'll probably, when she's 10, I reckon she might appreciate it and be able to use it a bit. Another little flip out, and another just a little booklet. Magnet holds that in place too. And then this one, the pocket is just acetate, a whole lot. I sort of like the way that was able to be fussy cut, and then a big journaling card at the back there. And another little flip out there with the gargoyles, and that one I haven't put on a card. Might have to do that one. And then just little journaling cards again. So like I said, just a quick little flip through to just show you something that I did, and it's quite a while ago now. Halloween in Wonderland, that's what it is. And then this is a little booklet that I made that, you know, just all pops out and then goes back in. I could have stuck it, you know, to make the book pages, but I thought, oh, that's something a little bit quirky, and that's got a magnet there, and that just eventually finds its spot. This one's just got a flip up, and then there's some little cards in here. They're all joined together. So that's what I did quite a while ago, and that just folds up like that, and the box goes in. Now the other thing I did, just a sip of tea. Like I said at one stage on the last video, I've been diagnosed with, it's called temporal arteritis. So it's the arteries in the temple of the head that get affected and get inflamed. And prednisolone is basically the treatment. It's got some nasty side effects, the problem itself, but luckily the doctor that I've got has got onto it. So the treatment will fix the problem. So really lucky to have found her, I tell you. So it makes me dry, and then you want to twiddle and all the rest of it. So first up, I just made a very basic little card, die cut that I've got, die cut of pumpkins. This one I just cut the circle out, and the little bats were in the circle, so I just put the moon a little bit like that with some bats. So one of Mara's little doodles. She was looking at them today. So that's a little card. And then this one, actually I might just, where's that bit of that glare is happening? It's not very elegant, but I'll just pop that down because it might be better. So it's a little booklet. There's little bits falling out already. Okay, so on the front, and this is using the graphic 45 Halloween in Wonderland kit. So I've done a die cut. This is a little piece of the chipboard embellishments. Some it's a border, it's a lace type thing. Got it from a friend of mine, which just came in handy at the right time. This one's a different colour, but it's just in a, what do you call it, a braid, lace, braid, whatever. These little things, they look like eyes. They're the little dots out of the die cuts, the chipboards. Then inside, it's just a little ephemera holder, a little booklet. And I've just collaged a little bit on there, nothing, and it's got the Cheshire Cat and the, what's he called, the caterpillar, and just some pages in there to journal on. Then a couple of little, they could be a tag, or it could be like to stick on a corner tuck, and then a couple of little journaling cards that you might need to tea dye behind them or something. So they just slot in there, like so. Now the idea of this is my entry in the challenge, but it's also going to be a giveaway. So just to thank all you guys that have hung in with me while I've been away and sick and, you know, whatever I've been. I don't know half the time. So there's some little tags, and I've basically put brads in them, in these, but they can come out, and you could put ribbon, or I've got an example of what you could do. So you could put the ribbon through it like that and have it on the page, or they can go down onto the page like that. So and just a little tag. These are all been backed with tea dyed paper. So there's those. Now this little bundle, not for resale if you're going to use it. This one's okay. It's the Graphic 45 paper, and I've just added my die cuts to it. These are, oh no, these are the ones, these three are from the kit that I purchased, so that's okay. And just a couple of little cards that were left from when I did Mara's little book. Oh, that one is too. That's a bit on a bit of glossy paper. Makes it sort of look like a photo. But this I did actually photocopy from the paper. So that is not to be resold. This is just a gift. It was in my stash, and so they are in there. And that's from the Graphic 45 paper, so I'll probably get in the poop for it, but there's another couple of little tags, and like I said, they've got brads on them, but you could take them off and put ribbon or something onto those. So they're in the back there. And then in the back here, there's another little stash, again, with brads on them. But they could be, ribbon could be added to them. And then there's a couple of little strips there. And a couple of the little tags. These are ones I used to use it as a swing to open and close. There's just a couple of little bits in there that go. So that will pop up there. Then like I said, I've got that one that has got the, well, you could put that across the page like that if you wanted to. There's a little one here that says you're late, you're late. There's three little die cuts buttons that I've popped some ribbon onto, and there's probably enough here to make just a little journal, I reckon. There's some ribbons in all different Halloween-y colours, and there's a little bit of the leftover trim. There's some twine, and then there's a little bag of Halloween collection. There's, you know, coffins and ghosts, and then there's a little bag of trick or treat little brads that might come in handy. This is from the sticker collection, so that's a border sticker. I might have to fold that though, that's the only thing with that. There also is, where have I got it? The sticker collection itself. I've had to cut that in two, so there's all stickers on there and stickers on there. And then this one is, it's got little sayings down the bottom. It's got the alphabet in three different fonts. So there's that. There's a couple of little chipboard pieces that could go on the front of the whatever you make, and these are the little things that I poke them out and use them as eyes on the kit. I cut up one of the pages, fussy cut out Alice, and then these are all cut from one of the sheets, and I thought they could go, you could use them as just as a little journaling spot card. You'd need to back them, but you could also use them to decorate tags and things. There's a little bit of paper that was left over, and then I won't go through it all, but there's a lot of little bits and pieces in there. Some little fussy cut things that I fussy cut out for you, just, you know, that you might be able to put on things, and some die cuts in there, and some of the cardstock that I use that might come in handy with there's the bats, and I thought they might come in handy as a stencil. And then there's a haunted house. So cardstock, and then these were a few little cards. Now I thought you might be able to just cut them in halves and use them, you know, do the corners on the inside, or you could fold it or whatever. But there's little bits of black stuff, black there. So all you need to do to enter in the giveaway is to like, subscribe, share if you will, and just leave me a comment that, yeah, you would like the kit, because it's no, if you don't want it, then definitely I can, you know, take you out of the equation. But I just wanted to give something back to you guys to say thank you for hanging in there with me, and I thought this might just be a little project that you can use some of the gear. I mean, this could even be a little cover for the book if you wanted to just fill it up with papers and do whatever. So thank you very much for hanging in there with me. Thank you for the wonderful support and the comments that you've been giving. Love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, happy crafting, and bye for now.